All right, I'm making ravioli lasagna, and I've done a lot of this prep work ahead of time. First of all, I did meat. I did meat in the hot pot like I normally do, and then I also mixed the sauce in with the meat. I don't know if you can see that there. So, you can see that there. Kind of did that. And it's not supposed to have meat, but I did it anyway. And then I'm just using prepackaged ravioli. You can use the frozen kind. This is actually refrigerated. And then I grounded up some string cheese because that's going to be my mozzarella cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer about a cup of the meat and sauce on the bottom of my pan. So as a cup, I'm just going to kind of layer until it fills the bottom, because I've got a lot of sauce. And you just use a jar of spaghetti sauce. It doesn't call for meat, but we want some meat, so you wouldn't have to use the meat, but we do want some meat in with the cheese ravioli. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ravioli and actually open it up. I'm just going to take about half of that and layer it in my pan. Looks like it gets about 4 across. So it's fun. Alright, I think I layered just about half of that in there. Then the next thing is to take cheese. Cheese and say about 8, so about 4 ounces of cheddar cheese, because they need 8 ounces all the way. And just sprinkle that on top. Obviously this is your cheese layer. And you're supposed to bake it at 425. I've got the oven preheating now. I may be doing a little bit more than just 4 ounces. Oops. Alright. And then another layer of sauce. So I'm going to take about half of what I have left. And I spoon that over. And then the rest of the package of ravioli goes on top of that. So second layer of ravioli. And I am going to try to see how far I can use all of this up there tonight. So I may have to double up a little bit, but it should be okay.
While my sister is layering the second layer of ravioli onto the spaghetti sauce, I just want to come on here and say thank you for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for watching our videos. And this means a lot to us as we try to explore new ways to do other things in life. And I'm learning how to do videography and video editing, and my sister is learning new recipes, and we are very grateful for that you have found us and that you will continue to subscribe and like our videos, and hope you like our food videos as well.
I think this is a really easy meal for those people that have relatively larger families. Want ravioli, but not the traditional way, and how to do it. And then once that layer is in, I'm just going to pour the rest of the sauce over it. And hopefully I have enough. I may put a little bit too much sauce on the bottom of the pan, so I probably don't have enough sauce on top. But I'm going to try to make it work and try to make it spread out somewhat. Normally I do a better job than this, but I also am rushing off to go teach another piano lesson. So, and I wanted to do this before I taught piano lessons. Should look something like that there before putting it into the oven. I'm gonna bake it at 425 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna sprinkle the remaining cheese on it and bake it for another 5 minutes until bubbly. So that's when I'll just cover up everything and whatever. So there you have it, easy recipe. It takes 30 minutes or less to bake, about 30 minutes to bake, 5 minutes to maybe prep, and you have an easy recipe to bake for your family, even on a weeknight.